Good morning. How are you doing today, Paul?
I'm doing good, Arrow. How are you, man? I'm doing
Fantastic.
good.
Dude, I got to tell you, this movie is we should go to see this movie with a notebook on our lap because you share so many messages that we need to carry forward out into the real world. I love this movie.
Oh, thank you so much. That's one of the things I've been trying to explain to people is this is a great movie to understand what people with mental health issues are dealing with. It's a great insight of their struggles and the hurdles and obstacles that they feel like they have to overcome. And then my character Gus on how to be a friend, because my character really is really Owen is really Marcus's only friend, but Owen Miller does such a great job in this part. But Gus, my character, really doesn't know how to help
Yeah.
Marcus. He doesn't know how. He wants to, but like most of us, we don't know what to say, and you don't want to say the cliche things of, "Hey, man, well, tomorrow will be a better day," or
Yep.
or suck it up, or because those aren't the things that help. Sometimes you just have to listen,
Don't
and I that's one of the things I took away from it.
don't you think that we in the real world we all have a Gus, but we just won't look toward the Gus because you're right. We're missing out on that connection.
Right, right, and it's funny. There's a little acronym that J.R. Foley told me about Marcus. It's kind of a secret acronym for the movie because J.R. wrote this from his own personal struggles with mental health illness. Marcus is making a real connection and understanding symptoms. Which I thought was like, wow, when you really get into the depth and the understanding of what someone's trying to put on paper and then eventually put on film. And this is a great, great piece. So well done. Katana Malone's in it. She's got such an incredible presence. She's so beautiful. She's one of those type of people when you're around her in person, she just glows because she's so, like she's eye-catching because she's so pretty, but at the same time, she's so talented as an actress, and the drama that she pulls through is incredible. And she's also a pretty good singer too. So she's that triple threat. She's pretty talented and she can sing, which I am none of the three. So there you go.
I love the evolution of Marcus in the fact that it started out as a short film and now it's a long form film. The fact that you are part of this, what is this like for you to go from your ring to this ring to now you're back on our flat screens and other big screens?
Well, this is a great opportunity. This was an incredible opportunity for me because it's outside of what people 7 foot 400 pounds do. People 7 foot 400 pounds, the roles that I've gotten, between Waterboy and Star Trek and The Big Show, they've either been, I've been a Vendetta, I've either been a very imposing figure or been a funny figure, a funny character like a Kevin James or Chris Farley, if I could throw my name in with those incredible talents. But with this role, it's not about my size. It's not about my presence. This is just about a human being having a relationship, a friendship with another human being and trying to understand what your friend's going through and how to be there for them and how to help them. So this is great for me to challenge myself as an actor, as a performer, and to be a part of a powerful message like Marcus. I'm super flattered, man, super honored to be a part of it. Baby steps, but it's coming.
Well, the scene that still lives inside my heart is the moment that you open the door to let Gus inside. And I think it symbolizes the fact that you stood there as a friend, as somebody who understood. And to everybody who's watching, it's like, there is an open door. Go find it.
Yeah, absolutely. There's always a way to, if you take the time to really try to have some empathy and try to understand what someone else is going through and not judge or not try to help or fix, but just to be there. I think that's one of the great messages of this film, to help someone else who's struggling with mental health issues. Plus the performance that, that Owen Miller put out, man, dude, his chops are unreal. And I mean, it's when you're around somebody that's really, really got it, that extra level talent, right away, like, wow, this dude's talented. And to work with him, I'm hoping that this film gets a lot of exposure for Owen, and I hope Owen does a lot more work that he deserves, and I'm going to ride the hell out of his coattails. So that's my game plan. I'm going to ride the hell out of his coattails.
So what part of the film is still inside of you? Because I mean, that's one thing about an actor is that people say, well, it was just a job. No, I don't think so. What you guys pour into these characters, I mean, it's more than a job. You actually used your own emotions.
Yeah, the emotional, I think one of the things that drew me into this was just the emotional struggle that Marcus goes through, because we've all not to steal cliches about having to look in the mirror and deal with the person in the mirror. I think we've all, at some point in our lives, I know I have, I've had those moments where I've had to look in the mirror and really uh, challenge myself on a lot of things, and dealing with a lot of personal struggles. And if you're in entertainment in any shape or form, you're used to uh, things that a lot of normal people don't deal with on a magnified level, with rejection and failure
Yep.
and things like that. So you have to learn to galvanize yourself a little bit to go on, and what was done. I can't change the past. All I can live for is today and tomorrow. And there's always a tomorrow, and tomorrow is about hope. And that's one of the great things about Marcus. Marcus is one of those films that no matter how dark or how bleak something may be, there is hope if you look for it. And that's one of the things that really pulled me into this film, was just that message and the way that it was presented to really understand what someone with mental health issues is going through. I think it's a great. Personally, I walked away from it. I walked away from this film really understanding more about what it's like to really have mental health issues and struggle with. So for me, it was a lesson in understanding what people with mental health issues go through.
Oh, man, I can't thank you enough for doing this movie, Marcus. Please come back to this show anytime in the future. Paul, the door's always going to be open for you.
Thank you very, very much, and I hope so. Well, I'll definitely take you up on that. So
Excellent.
Thank you very much.
Well, you be brilliant today, sir.